Welcome to Zen and the Art of Movies. And my second talk this morning, I do this so I can figure out which is in the sequence here. I'm kind of a novice on TikTok. Anyway, we're talking about Avatar. And the talk I just did was on the freedom of Avatar, where Jake Sully learns how to surrender to his body wisdom, to make the leap of faith and just leap off a cliff on faith and leap on the last shadow. And so it's just one leap of faith after another. But now we're going to talk about wonder, the wonder of Avatar. What is wonder? You ever think about that? We only have really few moments of wonder in our everyday life that are registered wonder moments. One I can think of right now is the wonder of your newborn, when a baby is born and everybody's just and you stare at the baby. The wonder of it. Where did this being come from? It wasn't here a minute ago and now it's here. The wonder. But there's the other face of wonder, which is shock and awe. The wonder of the Twin Towers coming down. The wonder of horror. But it's not even horror, you see. The wonder of shock and awe is the feeling this can't be happening. This isn't real. And when we're in a state of wonder, whether it's the wonder of shock and awe or the wonder of a newborn, we're seeing it for the first time. We never saw the Twin Towers come down before. I never saw my son, this newborn baby, before, you see. So the wonder, whether it's the horror or the joy, you see, is seeing reality for the first time. James Joyce called this aesthetic arrest. Now, this aesthetic arrest is the arresting in art, is the arresting of the ego's sense of self, which is based on memory. In other words, we see the world as a recording. We see, that's why we're bored with it. We see the world the instant. Just think about this. Hold for a minute. What we really see. In other words, our brain is like a video camera recording reality, and when consciousness sees it, my consciousness, you see, sees it, it's looking at the recording of the moment, and because we're looking at it's in memory, so we're really seeing, and this is just instantly, you see, soon the brain records reality, and by the time we see it, which is a millisecond later, it's a recording, and it fits into our expectation of what's real. That's how we can navigate around, how we know where we are. Well, I'm in a familiar place, but it's also why we're fucking bored with it. I've done that before, been here before. What else is new? Even Avatar, after you see see it for the first time, then it becomes, the sequel, was that going to be any better? The sequel's never as good as the first one because it can't capture the wonder, you see. So this wonder is very critical to the success of a movie. In a lot of movies, the wonder of movies often depends on the advance of new technology. So James Cameron had the idea for Avatar years before he could make it because he didn't have the technology to create it. And it's the technology, the CGI, and now the AI and all yada yada, that creates the wonder, you see. But in a moment, the wonder, today's wonder, is tomorrow's boredom. So we're like a wonder-hungry creation. The modern man is hungry for wonder because he sees everything from yesterday. He sees everything in the rearview mirror. That's why we're so got bored with TV. Went to real-time TV. Real-time TV was more exciting. Just watching somebody. I remember the first webcams. You sit there and watch somebody eating in their dining room. but it was live. It was live, you see. So seeing something live has a sense of wonder to it, of seeing it for the first time, because you don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen any moment. It's not scripted. It's not memorized. It's not a recording, you see. So we're hungry for live. We're hungry for real time. We're hungry for wonder. And movies create that and sell it to us. The greater the wonder, the bigger the movie. But the wonder doesn't last long, so the sequels have to come out, you see. So the wonder of Avatar was very powerful because of the CGI, the skill, but also the wonder of the story. So this is where we're kind of like trapped with movies, you know. To get at the message of the movie has to be delivered on a package of wonder. So the wonder, it makes Avatar mouth dropping open, eyes wide open, seeing for the first time, you see, oh, the wonder of it, the wonder. And in that wonder, if you noticed, you don't exist. Wonder is the death of your sense of separation. When you're in the shock, in the eye of wonder, you're not thinking about your laundry. You're not thinking about, oh, this could be better. Oh no! This, look at that baby. Look at that. Look at my newborn baby. He's got he could look better. He could be better. And getting married, seeing your bride for the first time, lifting that's what the wedding is all about. When the bride comes down the aisle with the veil, and she lifts her veil to her husband. He sees her for the first time. This is a mythological event. This is seeing the goddess. This is seeing reality, the world, for the first time. T.S. Eliot wrote, we don't cease from exploring, but at the end of exploring, we'll see where we started for the first time. This is that moment of seeing where we are for the first time. So wonder. We go on vacation. We see the wonder of the Alps. We see the wonder of the Grand Canyon. We see the wonder of this and that, you see. We spend a lot of time, a lot of money to get a moment of wonder. So what is that moment of wonder? It's a vacation from your boring sense of self that is a world that is memorized, and we're seeing it in the rearview mirror. And this is why the modern world is so boring, is so dead, that we have to have adventure, have to have artificial adventures, have to go risky sports. You see, sports create the wonder because it's unscripted. Goal! And so this whole we have to spend our income to buy moments of aesthetic arrest or wonder. You see, in movies, in risky sports, I like to ride a motorcycle. Why? Because it's dangerous, and that danger keeps us on the edge of wonder. That danger, that risk, keeps us on the edge of shock and awe, of wonder, of unscripted. Anything can happen any moment, you see. But the moment it becomes safe, we're in a rerun, we're in memory. And it's safe, but it's boring. So we're trying to get a different look at wonder and why these big movies like Avatar and Star Wars, the wonder, you see. Science fiction, all these CGI things now, they're all fighting to get that moment of wonder where you see it for the first time. Thanks for dropping in. I'll see you in a few minutes. I'll keep doing these all morning.